Hello, everyone, and welcome to ENA University. My name is Mark Carden, Director of Product Management, and I have the pleasure of spending a few minutes with you to discuss our new, exciting ENA University. Before we begin, there is a short video that will help get us started.
I don't know if people realize how much teaching really goes on in the ER.
It really comes down to a conversation, right? And understanding what that person needs.
When you as a nurse can identify that they're struggling with something right now.
So we provide them with the guidance and the materials that they need.
A couple of weeks ago, I had a patient who only spoke Spanish.
And here in the hospital, we have a representation from almost every culture. So we do a lot of education for our staff on that.
You know, being assaulted and nearly being stabbed and families going crazy.
I think we get kicked and punched and yelled at and cussed at, and we're expected to just keep a smile on our face.
The other side of that is to realize that nurses are in fact human. We do have our own emotions.
But maybe if I spend a few extra minutes when I'm discharging somebody, teaching them how to properly medicate, maybe I can save them one trip here.
The nation can't exist without emergency departments. We are the safety net.
Hopefully, those clips look familiar. They are from the In Case of Emergency documentary. It is very clear that you need to have a wide range of clinical, professional, and well-being education. And ENA University is where you will be able to find all of your education needs. So let's look more closely at what ENA University is all about. To start with, it's all about advancing excellence in emergency nursing. And we're going to do that through a number of different ways. One is a dynamic learning platform, which is our new LMS, and we'll be introducing a mobile app. We have new career-centered pathways, and we'll be introducing an emergency nurses residency program. We will continue with our high-quality educational events and experiences that you have grown accustomed to seeing. There is a new industry learning lab that is from our industry partners, which we will touch on. And we have a mentoring program that will offer peer engagement to help you throughout your career journey. So from a standpoint of what's really new compared to the way it was just a few weeks ago, well, first of all, the term ENA University is new. In the previous website, you look for education. Now, all of our education is under ENA University. It is the overarching center of excellence that you will find all of your educational needs. We have new programs, which include the pathways, which I will touch on momentarily, the residency program, and we will continue to introduce new courses. The industry learning lab, something brand new and very exciting. And the new LMS, which hopefully some of you are already familiar with, offers new user analytical tools and additional platforms. So when we talk about the pathway experience, what is that going to look like and what does that mean? So one of our new pathways will be a clinical practice novice pathway, and this is for the newer nurse. And when you purchase that pathway, this is what it will entail. First of all, there will be a suite of courses which include clinical, professional, and well-being. There will be industry experiences that you will be able to participate in, one being the industry learning lab, another skill workshops and conference events, the mentoring program, which will allow you to partner with a mentor for ongoing guidance. The LMS offers some milestone dashboards, which are new. It will help you track your progress as well as see your CNE that you have completed. And we plan on providing some recognition along the way to help keep you interested and keep it exciting and fun. Also, pathways include ENA membership. This will allow you to connect with your broader ENA community of over 53,000 members, as well as participate in committee experiences and have access to free CE courses. So as we look more specifically at the pathways, the first being the novice pathway. This will be introduced in October. It will include 27.25 contact hours and have a member price of $340. Now, you might be thinking that seems a little expensive, but when you break it down, if you were to take all of these courses, and there are 14, based on the contact hours awarded, that's a little over $12 per contact hour, which is very reasonable. The pathway consists of clinical, professional, and well-being courses broken down on the clinical side into core and specialty. And for the novice pathway, which is designed for the newer nurse, either coming out of school or just a year or two of experience, you can see the courses are really designed to help you in your career as a new ED nurse. The courses in red are the new courses that we will be including as they are developed, and they have already been included in the pathway, so there's no additional cost that will be required. Our competent pathway, also being introduced in October, will include 39.25 contact hours with a member price of $485. This also breaks down to a little over $12 per contact hour, which is certainly very reasonable for all of the contact hours you are receiving. We're following a similar approach: clinical, professional, and well-being categories. The competent pathway is designed for the nurse that has a couple of years of ED experience, no longer considered a novice, and have started to progress along your career progression. The courses in red are the new courses, and as you can see, we have a few courses that will be included in the new competent pathway that we haven't had previously. I also mentioned the Emergency Nurses Residency Program. This is a very exciting opportunity we're looking forward to bringing to market. The program will consist of 18 weeks. The first couple weeks are based on didactic education, followed by patient experiences working with your educator, a number of weeks working with your preceptor, and all throughout the 18 weeks, there are coaching sessions to help offer some additional guidance and support. And the coach is not an educator or your preceptor, when someone different within the hospital that can provide a different perception and different opportunity to help than your educator or preceptor. We are using the Lassiter Clinical Judgment Rubric, and this is a very beneficial tool for the educator and preceptor because it really helps them assess clinical judgment skills. Our program is not designed to teach actual skills, but more around judgment and decision-making, with the intent that as you come in to the ED as a resident, your first week, your judgment and decision-making skills will be slightly different than hopefully at the end of the 18 weeks after you've gone through our residency program. The ultimate goal is that by going through a residency program, it will help reduce burnout, reduce turnover, and just make the initial integration into the ED a much better opportunity for you, the hospital, as well as your patients. We currently have a number of pilots currently in process. We have 53 residents as part of our pilot phase, and the plan is to launch the program in 2022. We've already started to receive some really positive feedback focused on the fact that it offers more confidence to their residents, a very much needed program. The use of case studies are really beneficial, and the debriefing sessions are also very positive. So more to come on this as we get closer to launch. The Industry Learning Lab. This is a members-only benefit, which is really all about providing access to information from our key industry partners, such as Teleflex and Stryker, as well as many others. And they will be providing information around clinical skills, knowledge, innovation, product training, leadership, and well-being categories, with the intent that this is information specifically coming from our industry partners pertaining to their particular areas of expertise. We're also trying to introduce this more in bite-sized content. These are not going to be long 1 hour, 2 hour, 3 hour type courses. They are shorter, very focused, that allow you to specifically access information on a particular topic. So you can find this on our website in the Industry Learning Lab section. The new LMS, very exciting. We introduced this earlier in August, and it really provides our members the opportunity to access their courses in a much different way. You'll be able to find your course catalog, information which indicates all of the courses that we have available in one easy location. You can register for ENPC and TNCC. There's an area for your courses in particular that you have already purchased, so you can easily access them. Something very new and exciting is the ability to access our practice resources through the new LMS. You can search for our practice resources now and bring up everything regarding a particular topic from our practice resource section. And also there's an area called My Transcripts. This is something in the LMS that allows you to track the courses that you've taken as well as the CNE that you've achieved. Also within the LMS, when the novice and competent pathways are available and you purchase them, once you click on that pathway, you will see all of the courses that are available. So you're not going to have to look for the different courses. They will all show up in the pathway for you. As you can see from this example, you can take them in any order that you choose. This is just an example of what that might look like, but you can take the courses in any selection method that you want. The courses that are listed on the bottom right with the U, those are the placeholders for the new courses. And as the content becomes available, they will receive a colored tile like the purple or the logo tiles. So that way it's easy for you to understand that they are no longer placeholders. And we will also let you know when the content is available. So from a standpoint of what's next, we will be introducing our novice and competent pathways in October. The mobile app will be available by the end of the year. The emergency nurses residency program will be available in 2022. We'll be introducing an additional pathway called our leadership pathway, scheduled for 2022, as well as the nursing professional development pathway, which will be available in 2023, which will be designed specifically for educators. That's the end of my presentation. If you have questions, contact us at enau@ena.org. ENA University is the next step in meeting your educational and career development needs. We look forward to your feedback as you participate. Thank you very much.